Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. This one is a video where I am going to take the shame because I'm going to show you about 15 albums that I have had in my collection for at least a year. Some of these albums actually go way back to the early 90s and I have still yet to play them. So 15 albums that have been sitting there and I haven't played. Now some of them are greatest hits and so forth, compilations, but still no excuse. I do have albums where I've owned the CD and I finally got it on vinyl. I'm not going to show those because there's a few of those I haven't played because I've already had the CD, but these I don't have on vinyl, or sorry, on CD, and I have never ever played them. Okay, we'll start off, and the first one is this. Now I've had this in my collection since the late 80s. This is the Strobes Deep Cuts. Never played it. I have one Strobes single as well, which is part of the Union, and I eventually got the Bursting at the Seams album, which I have played a few times and it's quite good. This has never been on the turntable. Don't know why, so if anyone believes that this is a good album, tell me, I'll give it a spin. But for the moment it'll probably sit and rot in the shelves. So the Strobes Deep Cuts. This one was bought last year or maybe a year and a half ago, and I bought it for the single. I Got You, and that's Split Ends, True Colours. Never played it. I've got the I Got You as an MP3. I've played it a few times, but I thought I'll give this album a go. I did. I got it relatively cheap as well, but it seemed to be a case where whenever you buy too many albums at one time, you tend to file them away and forget about them. Now this was logged onto my spreadsheet, but it was never played. So Split Ends, True Colours with the brilliant I Got You, and the rest I haven't got a clue. Okay, next up, bought this because it's a hits collection of Sonny and Cher. Of course I know quite a few of the songs here, like Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves. I'm sure I Got You Babes on here. It is, yeah. Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down, even though some of these are live performances. I've only noticed that now. But yeah, the hits of Sonny and Cher. Bought this out of the local record shop. It wasn't that cheap either. It was near about £8 or so. So I would expect it to have played it. I know I've cleaned it, but it's never been on the turntable. So that's another one nationally advertised on TV. I wonder where. Probably America, because I've never seen it before. Next up, this was a cheapy one. This is only £1, but still, Pilot. I like the singles Magic and January, and always heard reviews that Pilot weren't a bad band, and so when this was going for £1 and it's their second album, well I believe it's their second album, and it's got January on it, I thought yeah, we'll go for this, we'll try it out. Well I went for it, but I didn't try it out. So that's Second Flight, Pilot. Will I give that a spin today? No, I don't think so. This one here I've had in the collection for about 30 odd years and never played it, and I do like Gary Newman. And this is Radio Heart. I know nothing about Radio Heart. I remember seeing this in an indoor market and picking it up, featuring Gary Newman, special guest Elton John, and I never even noticed that before. It says here includes hit singles Radio Heart all across the nation and London Times. I don't know them. I might know them if I play them. Now I do have quite a few Gary Newman albums and they've all been played, but for some reason this one has never been on the turntable. So Radio Heart featuring Gary Newman. This one I thought I definitely would play, and I bought this on a record fair. And this is the best of the greatest hits of Four Tops. You know, it's good music. It's got what has it got on here? Reach Out I'll Be There is the big one. Loving You is Sweeter Than Ever. The other one, I Can't Help Myself. I know some of these songs, but for some reason I never felt the urge to actually play it. Alright, this one here now, I have to admit I have played one track of this, but not this actual copy. My brother had this LP way back in the day, and I bought this last year for a £5, but I still haven't played it, and that is Emerson, Lake and Palmer, The Works. And of course the track I'm talking about is Fanfare for the Common Man. The rest of it I have no idea what any of those songs are like. I never even played them from my brother's copy either. I have 3 Emerson, Lake and Palmer albums. This is it The Works 2, which I've never played either, so I'm only going to show one, and the Best Of, which I have played, and it's actually quite good. So why I have never played this, I don't understand. Double album from about 76, I think, 77. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, The Works. This was a £1 one, and I remember in a previous video that I said I had enough Frank Sinatra, I had his greatest hits, but I couldn't resist because it was on the RCA Orange label as well. And that is, no it's not, it's on the Reprise, sorry I'm thinking of something else. This is Old Blue Eyes Is Back. This is from the mid 70s I believe, but it's never been played. Send in the Clowns. I think that's maybe what made me buy this, because I do love that song, but it's Judy Collins' version that I absolutely love, but still never played it, cleaned it, and got filed away. Next up, I'm a wee bit ashamed about this one because I love the Cars, and this is my 3rd Rick Ocasek solo album. This is called Fireball Zone. I like the other 2 albums okay. One is called something about Paradise, another one is Beatitude. Yeah, it's never played it. I don't understand. It was cheap. It was about £3 or £4, and it adds to my Cars collection, and I have played all them multiple times. But for some reason I just tend to ignore the Rick Ocasek solo stuff, even though he was the main songwriter in the Cars. So Fireball Zone, never played it. If you know it, let me know if it is any good, and I'll spin it. There are a few more here. I bought this primarily for the single because I love it. Carly Simon, Coming Around Again. Absolutely love that song. It reminds me so much of my student days. And so when I saw this going very cheap, I thought, yeah, I'll get this. Bought it, brought it home, cleaned it, sat beside the record player for about a week, and then it went into the shelves. So unfortunately, Carly Simon, Coming Around Again, has never been played. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Man for Man, and this is the singles album, and of course I know quite a few of the songs off here, like Do What Did I, Shalala, Oh No Not My Baby, Pretty Flamingo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 songs. Thought, yeah, going very cheap, I'll go for that. All original recordings, excellent. Played it? No, don't know why. Not in the mood, wasn't in the mood, still not in the mood, maybe someday. But this actually looks like a good LP, but still never been played. And I've showed this before as well, and this is another 20 track greatest hits, and this is the Mamas and the Papas, and I was determined to play this after I did a video, it must have been about 4 or 5 months ago, and I took it down to the record player and did something else, and then it just never got played. Again, California Dreaming's on this, dedicated to the one I love, Monday Monday. Dream a Little Dream of Me. That's all I know really of the Mamas and the Papas, so I really should give this a listen and give it the respect that it's due, because it's on the excellent Music for Pleasure label. So Mamas and the Papas. Okay, now these last 3 I'm a little bit disgusted about myself for never playing. This one was bought over a year ago, or about a year ago, and it was bought brand new, and it was about 20 quid, and it's an absolutely fantastic album. At least it took the shrink wrap off, and that is a compilation, Soul Classics, which I bought in a local supermarket. Al Green, Let's Stay Together, Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine, Gladys Knight, Midnight Train to Georgia. He said I didn't realise I had that. Frida Payne, Band of Gold, Denise Williams, Free, The 3 Degrees, When Will I See You Again, I'm smiling because I love it. Labby Sifri, Watch Me, not too sure of that one. Jackie Wilson, I Get the Sweetest Feeling, and Nina Simone, Ain't Got No I Got Life. Now I didn't realise I actually had that, so that there just serves me right for not playing it, so this one will get played. I might actually put this one on, I'll take it down with me when I'm uploading this video. But as I say, this was bought about a year ago, never played, an absolute disgrace. And this one here, is, again, it's a greatest hits, it's the best of, and that's the best of Scott Walker. And I bought this, I actually ordered this off the internet, bought it, never played it, and I never checked because I thought the song Matilda was on this, which it's not, unfortunately, because it's my favourite. But it still has Joanna, Jackie, Lights of Cincinnati, and the Lady Came from Baltimore, and If You Go Away. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's about a 12-track album, but it never got played. Buying too many records, I think that's the reason. Buying far too many, and you haven't time to play them all. So anyway, I'll have to keep this one out as well and give it a go. But the one I'm disgusted about the most, and I bought this in a record fair, and this cost, well, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't overly expensive, but it certainly wasn't cheap. And I love this band, and I love their other live album. In fact, their other live album is my favourite live album ever. I've never heard this. I don't have it on MP3, I don't have it on CD. I have it here in my hands on vinyl, and I have never ever played it. An absolute disgrace. And that is Talking Heads. The name of this band is Talking Heads. It's been cleaned, as I say, with all the other ones, but never ever played. So that's about 15 or 16 albums that I have never played, and I am a little bit ashamed of myself for not playing them. If any of those albums you know are really good, leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll give them a spin. Okay, that's me. That was quite a quick video. That's me for now, so all the best, and I hope to have another video quite soon. Bye.